So here's the basic run through the system. We have the gas bottle, comes into your regulator. We have 160 bar mixed gas coming in here. Regulator set to 2 bar. There's a relief valve on both high pressure and low pressure sides of the regulator. This is a control which adjusts the pressure, your line pressure, by screwing in. You're pressing in the diaphragm and you increase the pressure. When you screw it out or back it out, it decreases the pressure. But obviously if we screw that out now, no pressure will change because the pressure has to go somewhere. You can either release it here, like that if there's a manual pull on the relief valve, or you can release it through the tap. Just disconnect from the keg and just put the coupler down and that'll release the inline pressure. So comes down through the splitter. We have 2 taps running here, goes to each tapping head. So just back out so you can see that. So there's the inlet into your tapping head. There's the other one, Sankey tapping head. So this is the beer, this is the gas in, beer out. That goes, so the gas comes in, pushes the beer out into your cooler. You have a double coil on this, so you have 2 inlets and 2 outlets. So both your beers go in here, go through the cooler. I think this is an 8 meter coil, 9 meter coil, and then go through the outlet and back up to your tap. This is really important that you insulate every step of this. So you've cooled down the beer in here in your ice bank, and if your flow is not commercial levels, should we say, then the beer is going to warm up in here and the first pint is going to be foamy. So to reduce that, you insulate it. The ideal step is that you take this line, so this is a supply and return of cooler. There's a little pump in here which pushes this through. So ideally what you can do is get another beer line, run it up beside all these with no insulation. You have a U in here, so you're returning it and sending it back down again. So you're going to have 4 lines, and then it goes back in here. Then when you've that done, wrap them all together. Really, you're making your own python. Wrap them all together, insulate the whole lot, and now you have cooling going all the way up to your tap. Well, up to the bottom of it certainly. That will be a big help in controlling the head level, especially in the stout. If you're getting a lot, that could be a place where it's heating up. That little connector there isn't ideal. That's going to generate a hot spot. That should be insulated as well, so every step of it should be insulated. With your Maxi cooler, here's your overflow. There's meant to be a plug in there. What you do is you fill slowly until you have water coming out here. Then you stop filling, you leave any excess drain out, put your plug back in, turn on your cooler, leave it come down to temperature. Once it goes below 4 degrees, your volume in it is going to shrink a bit, so you just bear that in mind. Don't keep topping it up, because when it warms back up again, it's going to be continually dribbling out of here. You need to keep your heat exchanger cool, so that could do with a bit of a dusting down. You can see some build up there and there. You could either use a light compressed air, or you could use a brush, a paintbrush, just to knock some of the dust off, and make sure that there's air can circulate on all sides of it. There's a little stop on the back so it doesn't go up against a wall anyway. That's it. That's our easy gas, which we can supply. It's the 7030. Most people are using that for a dual gas system. If you have a lager connected to a 7030 or a 2575 for a period of time, it is going to lose carbonation. It's just the nature of the beast. That's why they invented 50-50 gas. So it'll do for a period. If you had loads of money, then I would say spend it and set up a dual gas system, 2 bottles, and that's the perfect way to do it. So that's it.